And welcome to another Manish podcast. I'm Stanley, aka Stan Firm.
What's up, fam? It's Carl.
And we're encouraging, as always, men to be leaders and embrace the varying roles in the community. And today's podcast is?
Today we're going to be discussing how to approach and date the modern woman.
The approach and the date of the modern woman. I'm down. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I guess what's going to happen is we both have made up certain rules of engagement that we've seen and noticed that has either worked for us, some compadres, some hermanos, some amigos, some amis, some friends of ours, and we just seen things go on for a little bit. I know me, of a man of a certain age, who's been out there a little bit. I've been in committed relationships for a lot of bit, but I've watched as people crashed and burned.
Yes, we have.
And in the crashing and burning and picking up the pieces, as I do professionally, I've seen some things and I've learned some things and I've taught some people coming from younger paths on how to navigate these treacherous waters. So we're going to share some ideas that we have on modern or dating the modern woman, some approaches in dating. Now, this is not going to be in depth. It's just our intro to how we introduce the topic. So with that, Carl, go.
All right. So meeting the ladies. So check this out. Gentlemen, you got to smile. Smiling is the saying hello without saying a word. Because if you can't smile and you're just looking at these ladies, they're gonna look at you like, what is this freak looking at me for? So you want to definitely have a smile on your face.
Let me ask you, hold on. I told you when we were prepping for this, I'm gonna have beef.
I'm ready. Get it. Let's go.
So what do you mean? Like, how do you know your smile? Like, do you practice your smile? Like, are you in the mirror doing like this? Like,
no, I'm listen. I even told my boys. I told them to go in the mirror and smile and check out your smile. See what your
holy smokes.
Practice, because you can have you got to smile. You got to practice your smile. So when you've perfected a smile that you feel appropriate doing, you need to be flashing that bad boy to as many people as possible. Practice. There you go.
How do you know when your smile is right?
When you talking about when you're looking in the mirror and you practice?
I mean, no, so should you have some friend girls, some girlfriends? Because your sister's gonna lie at you. Lie to you. Should you like just go to random people in your class, in your workspace, and say, "Hey, how's your smile?"
Yes. I mean, if they're truly your good friends, they're gonna tell you the truth. Yes or no? Because your smile is ugly, they'll tell you.
Okay, well, I want no man tell me that. I want female. So I'm gonna try to approach some female friends of mine that I hope will be honest with me, and say, hey, how's my smile? Is it nice? Because definitely it does take a problem to practice. That's what these modern guys are not doing. I remember being younger. We're men of certain ages where we used to practice these things. I used to practice my dance moves inside the mirror. You know what I'm saying? How I look. What?
We're gonna get into that.
Oh, okay, but definitely. So go to a friend girl, a girlfriend, someone that you trust that's not gonna lie to you, someone that's real like Holyfield, and ask them, "How's my smile?"
A smile. Yep. Next, say hi. Introduce yourself. Make eye contact. Now, when you see this woman that you want to approach, make eye contact, give her a smile, and if she seems inviting, if she gives you the smile back, that's almost an invitation to come say hello back. But that doesn't always mean that's what it is. Sometimes there's some women that are okay with just smiling back at somebody that's smiling, and that's all they want. It's just a smile. So if you start to approach them and they're giving you the look like, no, they tell you to come talk to me, read the room, walk away. But if she gives you the invitation with that smile for you to come and talk to her, go to her, maintaining eye contact, and shake her hand. How you doing? My name is whatever your name is. And then wait for her to respond while maintaining eye contact and still holding her hand while shaking it. She'll respond her name.
Okay. Now, hold on. I told you we're gonna have beef.
I got you.
I'm like it's so simple. It's not that simple.
It's not that simple. Let's go.
Here's my thing. Now I've seen some dudes go to a lady and they think it's like 1652. Like, hello, hey, and they wanna. I say, grab a girl's hand like you grab her. Let her know you're there. Hi, how are you? I'm Stanley.
That might be a little much.
No, grab it. You let her feel that. You let her feel what's going on over there. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I've had so many people, women of the opposite sex, say that's a nice handshake. Right. I'm not trying to crush their hand, but I'm grabbing it firmly, let them know I'm there.
Grabbing is an aggressive term.
Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe I should say grab, but no, I take hold of.
Okay, that's the same thing like shaking her hand. You're going to put your hand in there and give her a firm handshake. Not to say that, oh, you're a frail woman, you can't take some of this grip, but you want to give her a firm handshake with the respect that she deserves and shake her hand. Is that enough? Is that good enough for you?
Yeah. That's all right, but I just want to make sure that we understand that you have to go a little bit deeper as far as a handshake, because some of these young people out here, young, what I mean by young, I'm about 35 and younger. I watch and observe, and they're on some hand check thing. Of course, we're in COVID, so maybe they might do an elbow check now.
Elbow bump. I got you.
Right. Do an elbow bump nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying do a hockey check, or I'm not on no full arm check, but you gotta let them know you're there.
Okay. Now, after this handshake, you're gonna ask her, "How are you? How's she doing?" Now, mind you, after she told you her name, so you say, "Hi, I'm such and such," and you shake her hand, and she says, "My name is such and such." You're gonna say, "Nice to meet you. How are you doing?" And she'll respond. And gentlemen, always wait for the response. Don't have the next question locked and loaded, ready to shoot before she even finished asking the question, because she may say something that could totally change the dynamic of the conversation. So wait for the response before you respond. So after she's giving you the opportunity, she told you her name. Now you ask her, you tell her, "Nice to meet you. How are you today?" And wait for that response. Go ahead. Shoot.
As far as my first one or two things, or just respond to that lame thing you just said?
Give it to me.
All right. All this, I mean, I want people to be a little bit deeper than that. And it's not just, don't just listen for her name, hear her name, get into her name. Like, wow, that's an interesting name. Like, where's that from?
What if her name is Beth?
Beth. Wait, is that a family name? Is that a religious name? Is there a story behind that name?
What if her name is Shaquita?
Shaquita. Ooh, I love Shaquitas. Where's that from? Okay. What if it's Gertrude? I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite? Okay, that's nice. Is there a meaning behind that name? I have a thing for names. Names are powerful.
True. Well,
start sparking a conversation about her name. How about that?
Okay. Yep.
See that? You just throwing it out there like people to catch it and run with it. Yo, give a little bit more substance, bro.
Right. But remember, not all names are going to have substance.
All names have substance. All names have a history behind it.
Carl is just a regular name, bro.
Like what, Carl?
Yeah, Carl's just a regular name.
No. So your name is Carlo. Carl.
Shut up.
It depends on where you're from. Carl.
Shut up. All right.
Oh, and you never know this Carl. It's also Carl, and you have a real interesting middle name.
Yes.
Now, okay, so it's not just regular names, man.
She's doing, and she's responded. Maybe throwing a couple of other open-ended questions. Maybe, is she from here, or does she live close by?
Lame.
But understand, you're on a time constraint because this is the first time you're meeting this woman. Let's say you're in a grocery store or she's walking through the mall. You can't hold her too long. So I say next step should be to close the deal. When I say close the deal, I mean ask for her phone number. Or if she wants to take your phone number, I would make that the next step, because you definitely don't have that much time to be holding this.
Hey, Carl, how do they do this? Instruction, man. Instruction.
I just said it. How? I just said.
You did close the deal.
I did.
And how did they do it?
May I have your phone number?
No, how about this?
Give it to me.
Hey, listen, I just saw you. You just seem so interesting to me. I don't want to disturb you because you're on your way taking care of some business. So listen, before you leave, I would love to get to know you a little bit better. May I have your phone number, please?
That's awesome. Outstanding.
But that's what I'm talking about. You just some other like a savage. I can't wait for savage versus simp. I can't wait for us to do that because you want some savage stuff right now.
Okay.
Close the deal. Get her number. Nah, man. Be suave with it. What does that mean? How that sound like? Yo, flow with it.
Hooked y'all up. Like he said, just say, hey, I know you're busy. I know you're in the middle of something. I don't want to hold up your time. May I please have your phone number? Or if you feel more comfortable, I'll give you my number and you can give me a call. And if she says yes, exchange numbers and just give her, it was wonderful to meet you. I'm looking forward to our first conversation. You have a wonderful day. And
You
walk away.
keep it moving. I'd say, hey, listen, if you don't mind, may I give you my number, please? Press send. And you press send, and you wait for your phone to ring.
Okay, Mac Daddy.
Yeah, okay, that's you. That's you. Okay, yo, I can't front. It is so easy nowadays. Because back in the days, it was like, I got me a pen. Okay, what's your number? And you be calling some guy named Brutus.
Piece of paper, right?
No doubt. What's your name, Brutus?
Tony's Pizza.
All right, let me hit you with some of mine because I'm on a different route. First of all, I want to say approaching women or approaching and dating the modern woman. First of all, when you spot that exquisiteness that you would like to get to know your true intentions. Okay, let's just say what it is. Okay, intimacy, sex, things like that. Be real with what your feelings and your intentions are. Because let's be real, we're animals. We feel attraction to things, and if you're just looking at her in a certain way, don't fake the funk and don't fake the moves. Be direct. Women nowadays, this is not 1900 where people were just being put together by some family or his family. People are doing it at random, and it's funny that we're saying that because modern women nowadays are doing other dating methods. So we gotta talk about that too. They're online. They're swiping left. They're swiping right. They're DMing people. There's a whole bunch of other ways to do it. So we're talking about one specific type of approach where it's someone in front of you, someone around you, someone that you either work around or in the building you frequent, the education establishment institution that you go to, something that you see on a regular basis. Or on the fly, because remember, people are approaching and dating online in DMs, which we're not really covering right now, but we have that too. So I take on the approach of know what you're really about. Okay, sex is not hard to get nowadays. Let's be real. It's not. More than 55% of Americans are having sex on the first date. In the UK, in Europe, it's up to 70% are having intercourse, sex, however you want to call it, on the first date. So I'm just going to say what it is. It's not hard to get. What's hard to get is that respectful approach. So Carl has some good techniques and some good things that he mentioned, and I'm all on board with that. Nothing else to add except for being real with what your intentions are. So when you're approaching somebody, have that in mind, okay? So when you approach someone, be genuine with it. Hello, hi, my name is such and such. I saw you walking by. I've been noticing you every day at a certain time. And man, something about you is real interesting. I like to get to know you a little better and keep it moving. So what I want to say, as far as my contribution to the first part of this conversation, is be confident in yourself. Know that you got something to offer. As a man-ish, you have something to offer these women out there, regardless of what you might think. Trust me, got insecurities too, but I'm gonna look past that as best I can and know, hey, you know what? I'm a decent guy. I smell like the hygiene is good. I'm gonna take my shot. I'm gonna shoot my shot. So be that, okay? 2, be good. Be a good guy to women, but don't be too nice. Meaning trying to approach them on some lottie-dottie Walt Disney World. That makes you look creepy, man. Women aren't into the creepy thing. The whole, oh, I saw you from afar. I had to have you. These flowers. Get out of here with that crap. No. Hello, how are you? Be genuine. Be yourself. Be a good guy, but don't be too nice with the good guy routine, because that may not sell as genuine. Okay. One more, Carl, and then I'll give it up to you. Some may not like this, but don't be easily impressed by her. Yes, she has on her yoga pants every time you see her. Yes, she's blessed in all the areas to be blessed. That doesn't mean she can be the type of thing you're looking for, whatever that might be, right? So don't be easily impressed. Yes, she has the hair pulled back in the bun and the glasses, and she looks astute and smart, whatever that might be in people's minds. Oh, she must be a brainiac. Don't let that intimidate you. don't be impressed by her so much. Okay, be respectful, but allow her to evolve into what she is, as opposed to you, stereotyping her or superseding what she's going to give to you. Allow her to develop into what she actually is. Let her show you. Shoot, number 4. Sorry, let her work for you.
What?
Let her work for you.
Bro, this
don't be the
first encounter. How's she gonna work for you the first time you met her?
All right. I'm already on first date stuff because I'm just talking about.
Get there? Can we get there?
All right, go ahead. You go.
All right, next. First phone call or text. Now, mind you, not every woman is free and allowed to get phone calls all the time. So what I'll go over real quick is the text message. So I would say, hi, whatever your name is. How are you? It's whatever your name is. So, hi, Priscilla, this is Carl. How are you? Wait for her to respond. She's going to respond. Depending on how she responds, you continue the conversation. How's your day going? It was wonderful to meet you. And ask her maybe, hey, if you aren't busy tomorrow afternoon, or before you even get into that, I would ask her schedule. What kind of work schedule does she have? And she'll tell you, depending if she's free in the afternoon or free in the morning. I recommend first dates to be a coffee date or a lunch date. And I'm going to give you an explanation of why. The reason I believe those are the best times to do a first date is because the night date, it gives you the impression that you got to be impressing someone and there's more of a romantic feel to it. But to me, you should be focused on getting to know each other. And the place to get to know someone is through coffee or having a lunch date, because there's less pressure, there's less people, the sun is out, it's a better environment.
So you don't want no strobe light, honey. Look real good at nighttime and at daytime.
I mean, because it can happen, because I'm going to tell you, gentlemen, there's some women that are out there and they really manipulate their look, and they look totally different in the daytime than they do at night. So I believe your daytime first date is your best bet. Definitely take her out on the date in the daytime. Coffee or lunch for your first date. Go ahead, hit me up.
Okay, I got beef with you, dog. I love you, cousin, because you're my favorite. Don't tell the others. But see, I got a problem with that, because what if you're just not the lunch person or the coffee person because of what you do and what you got going on? I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that's great. In fact, a long time ago in Miami, there was this whole website that was about date coffee or a lunch and date, or it was some app that you could meet up with somebody real fast and have a coffee for 20 minutes to 30 minutes to see if it's a match. So I definitely dig the daytime thing, but for me, unfortunately, and I got beef with this because I'm a person where maybe it's just me and my stilo and who I am. I like to date, or I like to be out at places that I frequent, or maybe I'll even take a suggestion from them. And most of the time, I like the brand new spots, so I'll do it. But to me, my problem is not going to lunchtime, but I just want to go someplace nice and share the ambiance. And maybe it's too soon for that. You're trying to say, right? Are you trying to say that?
Absolutely.
Too soon for that. Okay, then I got a problem then, because to me, I might go someplace nice, not to impress them, because that's how I do it. That's how I live. That's how I eat. That's how I do. I'm a foodie.
So you don't eat at nice places when you go to lunch?
Oh, absolutely. But the nice places are better at nighttime.
What's the difference?
Easy time. I don't have time during the daytime. I don't have time for a quick hey, what's up lunch. So I'm only limited to evenings, after 6 o'clock when the work time's over, or maybe a lot of the females that you can see out there, and a lot of my friends date people that might have a medical background, and those medical backgrounds to just 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. type things. And when they have a day off, they're sleeping during the daytime. They ain't trying to do no dates during the daytime. It's early evening. So therefore, now you're at the early evening. Huh?
You're working 7 days a week. You can't get a day.
I'm just saying, a lot of people can't do a afternoon coffee. So therefore, I'm up on deck for me is an early evening, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And it may not even be dinner. It might be something fun to do.
first date, I recommend coffee or lunch. Stan feels otherwise.
I'm just saying.
Yep. You good? You
Hey, want me to say something now?
I mean, you got anything else?
Oh, do I? Yeah.
Mind you,
okay.
we're not on the date yet. We're just communicating to go on the date.
Okay, here's my communication. Here's what I want to say about that, which I can't stand. But modern women, modern dating, I'm gonna say it though. Don't hide behind a text message.
What do you mean?
Unfortunately, a lot of people are texting more than they're talking, hearing voices. And again, it has its place. It has its space. Texting is how people do it because it's on the go, it's fast. But then again, a lot of things can be lost in that. So if you can throw an actual telephone call there, and once in a while, not just straight texting. Texting, right. I think, is cheating. It's cheating the getting to know somebody because you're not really feeling their hey, how are you? Oh my God, meeting you yesterday was a joy, a pleasure. I look so forward to meeting you. Listen, I gave you a quick call because I don't want to text and text the wrong thing. So I just want to say hi. Everything good with you? Having a good day? All right, thank you very much. And then keep it moving. And then maybe the next 3-4 times could be texting, but don't hide behind a text. Okay,
I agree and disagree.
Make it happen.
Definitely a phone conversation doesn't hurt. But the reason I say don't do it as much is because on the phone, you can be a totally different person.
Well, texting, that's why I said, I titled mine, don't hide behind a text. Because definitely, if you're a touch-tone terrorist, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be just texting whatever.
Was about getting to say hello, letting her know that you wanted to do something, and then ask her out on a date. Because the sooner you ask her on a date, the sooner you'll be able to vet that person through conversation. So that's where I am. You good?
Nope.
All right.
Already, maybe this is too soon, but already be consistent.
Too soon.
Be a person of your word. Hey, listen, I don't have time right now, but I'm gonna call you later on. I'm gonna text you later on at 6 o'clock.
All right. Okay, I feel you on that. One more thing, just from what you just said. I suggest you not be a good morning fella. Now, there's those dudes that wake up every day and they rush to say good morning because in the end, you will not be able to be consistent with that good morning.
That's you.
Okay, bro. In the end, you will not be consistent with that good morning. So to avoid that argument, do not be someone that's sending a good morning text every morning. Give them a good morning every once.
You talk about me jumping again. Now you're talking about getting into a relationship thing.
No, you can say good morning to anybody.
No doubt. But you're about don't be so early and be the first to do it at 6:30 a.m. Because then because
nothing about time. I said nothing about time. I said don't be the good morning fellow. Avoid being the guy to, before you've even truly known this person, to start sending good morning texts every morning. Chill on that. Pump the brakes.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm just saying if you happen to be that person that's like, hey, up at 6:30, boom, morning text message, at 9 o'clock. Hey, babe, was the day good? Hey, such and such. Had a good night. All right, cool.
Bro, I'm on my grind. First date yet?
Oh, we still on first dating stuff?
Yes. Yes, we are still on first date. We're going on first date.
I thought this is called approaching and dating.
Yeah, we haven't dated
dating.
Yet. Have we been on a date yet? No.
Yeah, I don't like you like that.
Fool. First date. We're going on a first date now. All right. I say, gentlemen, dress casual. Clean and put some cologne on. You do not need to be going there with some dirty clothes on. Don't wear sweatpants, dress appropriately for that occasion.
Do you date hold on. Some of these modern people be in there like, I mean, I agree with you. And maybe that's because I'm trying to see it like them. Some people are like, I won't be comfortable. I won't be comfortable. Even I know some 35-year-old non-professional blue collar people, they're just dressing in their saggy stuff.
Put some sweatpants on or some sagging jeans. Come on, fellas. Now I'm not saying
I'm not doing
you
that.
need to be going in on some trying to impress the crap out of this woman, but you want to have a sense of, okay, he looks good when she sees you. You want her to be impressed a little bit, like when she sees, okay, this dude knows how to dress. So give her something to look at for sure.
I mean, so having Gucci flip flops and Gucci socks ain't good.
No, probably not a good look.
I can't. So they can't have no Ferragamo sweatpants that they don't make.
No,
they can't have the Louis bag, the Louis man purse.
I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. Next, I say make sure you learn some current events. Learn some stuff that's going on right now so you can add it to your conversation, because the key to a successful encounter with someone is the conversation. And if you don't know nothing and you're talking nonsense, they're gonna look at you like you're an idiot. So I would recommend you learn a little bit about what's going on in the world, maybe even some social, with gossip. I heard, whatever that. Some stuff that is entertaining, I guess.
Here's what I suggest in that, because here's what I think. Stay away from the trap conversations. What's your aspirations? How many kids did you got? All the interview questions. There's a lot of modern women, when you're on a date, they're checking you off. They're checking you off the list. So they may have the modern girl dating book on. Don't waste your time, girl. Give them the interview. What?
You said stay away from that?
Oh, no doubt. Don't. There's some questions I think are not appropriate to be given your entire love history, very first date.
Oh, okay, not love history, but
there are women that when they date you, they don't want to waste their time. So your first date will be an interview.
I was gonna get into that though. So
I say stay away from those trap conversations.
Well, to touch on that, but it's before I wanted to get to it. Those type of conversations, to me and to most, is the red flag. Gentlemen, when you're going out on these dates, you need to be paying attention for red flags. And when you do get a red flag, don't say to yourself, maybe she'll change. Maybe this is not really her. Maybe she's nervous. Don't take it for nervous, because on that first date, she is giving you who she is, just like you're giving her who you are. So pay attention to that.
Really?
What?
No, I don't agree. The people are not giving you who they are the first day. They're on their best behavior most of the time.
So if she's giving you a red flag on the first date, bruh,
bounce.
That's who she is.
I know, but you're saying she's gonna she's gonna show you who she is, as far as like everyone's gonna hide a certain, or they're gonna try to hide a certain thing about them. So again, red flags are red flags, and that's why first half hour in, if she's giving you the grill contest, you know what I'm saying, she's grilling you and interviewing you. If it feels like an interview, then no, hey, we're trying to have a good time and get to know each other. There's no need for the interview.
I disagree, because some questions are part of you getting to know someone. So it's not necessarily about an interview, but if she's going into how many kids are you looking to have? When do you want to get married?
Looking to have? How many kids do you have? How many times have you been married?
No, but that's part of learning someone. How many kids do you have? But if she says, how many kids are you looking to have? That means she's putting you together before you've even got to know each other.
Well, I think she's already putting you together by saying how many kids you have anyway, and then she's gonna stereotype you, and then she's gonna think, oh, you one of them.
So you're telling me on the first date you're not gonna let them know what's going on in your life?
Oh no, I'm gonna let them know with some limitation, because I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, we're gonna figure out if we want to go that far, if it's even worth it. So there's some conversation. No, you're not gonna have. You're gonna open up. You're not gonna hide nothing, of course, but you already can see where things are gonna go. So you need to make that decision on how open you want to be, because you have no. If you're trying to get to know someone, first date, second date, yes. After that, you better start opening up and letting them know the whole drama, because there's no one who wants to be dating someone or begin dating someone and having somebody come out of nowhere and say, "Hey, ha."
But
so
I'm not saying hide anything, but what I am saying is, when she asks you how many kids do you have, you can't be like, "Oh, that's not a question I'm going to answer on this date."
Some people say that. Some do.
Who?
I'm not going to do that, but some people have. Like, I'm not answering that question. No,
gentlemen,
that's too soon. Tell you.
First date, you can
who's that guy?
Questions.
Who's that guy? What's his name? I'm gonna put him out there.
Don't say no names.
You want to argue?
Shut up.
That dude, he has a video on that. Ladies asking me questions like that. Ain't your business right now, first date? I thought your business the first date. That's your business second or third date.
Like I said, learn some current events. Next, I say, if you're picking her up, make sure you're on time, but more than likely you're going to be meeting at this location because most women prefer to be safe and not allow you to have their address. So be on time. I suggest you be there before she is. So if you tell her 1 o'clock, I suggest you're there 1:45, 1:40. Be early so that way you can find the location that you're going to be sitting, find the hostess that's going to be taking care of you, and then make sure you're there waiting for her to show up. And when she does show up, gentlemen, stand up, get her to her seat, pull the seat back, and let her sit down, and then push the seat. You got to be a gentleman. You got to represent the gentleman breed. Okay, you got anything there, buddy?
You're on a hunt. This is war of love, war of your heart. Know the battlefield. So yes, wherever you're gonna be, learn the lay of the land. I take it to the next level. If it's going to be someplace I'm not familiar with, I learn the menu. If it's going to be breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever sexy, you're just saying, be there 15 minutes early. Be there early. Hey, what's going on in the menu? What's interesting here? Already get to know the lay of the land. I usually go to spots, even if they're brand new. I do some research on the spot, some things that are interesting, which adds to the ambiance, which adds to the mystique, which adds to you're a man of knowledge, you're a man of awareness, and women want to be with a man that's in control to some degree, not to control them, but to control the environment, make them feel safe. Like, hey, listen, you want inside, outside? Listen, they have a nice bar outside on the water. It's real nice. You like that? And then you go for that. But guess what? You have to know the lay of the land, know what they have to offer. Don't be brand new, like, oh my God, look how nice this place. Man, I love going where I eat. I eat at some real nice spots, and I love to sit down and just be where I'm at. And you can just tell people are walking around like they've never been out before.
Right. And
the girls are like, maybe they appreciate it themselves, but usually from what I understand, grown women want to be with someone who feel like they got them.
Right.
They're going to respect their wants. They're going to respect their needs. They're going to respect what they don't like. But they're going to at least say, hey, listen, I heard from the menu, this is pretty fly. They're going to have that awareness. And when you find out what she likes and you talk about the menu, maybe take initiative in order for her. The lady would like to have.
You can't do that yet because y'all not there. That's the purpose of this first date, is to get to know.
Man, I got problems then, bro, because I'm thinking, and I've heard women say they like that. They like it.
I was going to get into that. That was the next step. Now, touching on what he's saying, yes, there are women that like for you to order for them because you have an understanding of their taste and their likes.
But respectfully, it's after you maybe ask or taking that. Right. Would you mind if I order for you?
When you're sitting with each other and you're looking over the menu, let's say she says something like, I'm not sure, I'm a little confused on what I want. Then you just ask her, what are your options? What are you debating? And then you say, can I choose for you? If she says yes, then you can order for her. When the waiter comes, you order for her. But make sure it's a conversation that you have with her first. Don't jump the gun and be like, hey, the lady gonna have, you want to be a little.
Now, hold on. When I say order for her, I'm not saying ordering something she don't know about. I'm saying if she says, I like the leg of lamb, say, okay, cool. Is there a temperature you like? Did you know it's being well done for? All right, cool. Would you mind if the waiter comes out order for you? She says, yes. Okay, cool. Waiter comes. How are you, sir? What's going on? And she'll have the Chablis. She'll have the Pinot Noir. And also, she'd like to have blah, blah, blah. May I please have? And then you take that initiative and order for her. Not order it like she doesn't know unless she gives you the go-ahead. I'm about even after she makes her selection, you be a gentleman and take the initiative and order for her. Some women will appreciate that. Some have their own mind, and you can tell off jump with that who that is because they're very into voicing their opinion.
Right. I agree. All right, next, gentlemen, focus on her and not her body. When you're talking to women, the women are coming out and they're trying to look their best. They're dressing, looking good. Some will have maybe some cleavage, or the dress will be form-fitting or whatever. You already know she has a banging body, so don't focus on it. Focus on her. Try to learn about her.
That is her. I'm kidding. I'm gonna just jump in and say, no, I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm saying focus on her
Smile
eye. Look at her good eye.
Give her
Look at her good eye.
contact. Give her eye contact. All right. And smile. Remember that smile is important. You got to show that you're inviting to her and able to give her to let her guard down by your smile. So definitely, you got anything on that?
No, I just said, focus on the eyes. Although I did have a conversation yesterday with a friend girl I have, and she's very buxom is the word. And she's like, and she's very conservative though, but she goes, yes, when she goes out on that first date, she might let you know what's going on, how blessed she is because she likes the attention.
Okay.
And she wants to be noticed by the person she's going out with. But again, these are things that you can engage in the sense I say, oh my God, your outfit is lovely. Oh, I'm loving your toes. Oh, that's tight work. I really appreciate that. That's really, really nice. And then from that point on, it's eye contact.
I was about to touch on that. Gentlemen, compliment her because these women, they go to get their hair done. So that's time. They're taking their time to choose the outfit, to get the makeup. So all these things are things that they're doing in order to impress you. So you need to compliment her, but do not overdo it. Mind you, from what he was saying earlier, when you overdo it and you're giving, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're the most beautiful. Oh my, I've never seen, then you're giving her rewards or gratification for what she didn't deserve it. She hasn't earned that position for her to be getting your admiration that fast. So I say definitely give her some praise, but ease on the praise, not too much. Don't overdo it. Go ahead, what you got?
On the same topic, I'm the same exact thing, but my last thing I'm gonna say for right now, my last thing, be genuine, be yourself,
right,
and be fun. Do not take, I'm saying this, sorry, don't take yourself so seriously. Okay? If you're a person who, and it is not people that are, like, for example, I'm a very shy person.
What?
Yeah, no one believes that. Yeah, I'm a very shy person.
You just said be genuine. So you lying on the podcast? Come on, liar.
I stutter. I have some insecurities.
Oh, listen,
but I'm still confident. Yeah. Still confident. My point is, there are people that may have things that they're working with or working through. Know that you deserve to be there, but still be your genuine self. Don't try to be something that you're not, and just be fun. Okay, just relax and chill and enjoy the moment. Be mindful of where you are. Don't try to think too far in the future. Do not try to think, how am I going to get her to that next level? Just be where you're at and let it be as organic as possible.
Right. All right, ask open-ended questions. Mind you, this is not an interview, but it's definitely.
For you, it may not be. For her, it is.
But definitely, it's a process that your goal is to learn more about this woman because you're making a decision if you want to continue to see her again, if you want to give her a second date or to take her to somewhere fun an event that you got coming up. And the way you figure that out is with those open-ended questions. You're going to ask her, where you're from. How many siblings do you have? Where'd you go to school? These are the type of questions that you definitely want to know the answer to. And what he said about asking about children, yes, you need to ask, does she have children? You need to find out because a lot of people, they do have children. And so you need to know because the people who have children, their children is important to them. And you need to know going in if this is something that you want to deal with.
Is it important to ask, hey, you have any, so this question, you have any kids? Yeah. Do you have any crazy baby daddies?
Why not? Absolutely. Because you got to make that decision. But you're not going to say, you got a crazy baby daddy. You're going to say, how's your relationship with your kid's father? I got you. You're going to ask these questions because you have to know to make your decision. Because this first date is you're putting all the information together. You're piling all the information together to make a decision. Hey, do I want to see this woman again? Do I want to share my time with this woman? So you definitely need to know. You need to find out what is she doing? What does she do for a living? Where does she work? How long has she been there? Do you like going to work? Because there's people that have jobs and they hate it. They wake up every day and they dread going to work. And you're like, well, why are you still there if you hate it so much? It's not like you can't go get another job. Of course you can get another job. But why have you been there so long? So those are the things that you got to check off in your head. Maybe she's a little crazy. She's been working 20 years at a company. She freaking hates it. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. A little bit of a red flag. Not maybe red, maybe pink. Pink flag.
Rose.
Rose, right. Rose colored flag.
Right.
Definitely ask those open-ended questions. What you got?
I'm done. I'm tapped out for now.
All right, that's
I got more, but you know what? I want to save it until date 2, 3, and 4.
Pay attention to detail. Now, gentlemen, women say things because they want you to hear them. A lot of times, men don't listen, and it's unfortunate because the details get unnoticed, unheard, and it'll mess your chances up because you may have a good woman on your hands, but because you missed out on paying attention to a detail she mentioned, you screw yourself over. So pay attention to the details. When she's talking, listen to what she's saying, understand what she's saying. And when it's time for you to respond, don't respond just to respond to whatever she said. Respond with understanding of what she's trying to give you, what information she's trying to give you.
So I'm gonna add to that. Be an active, attentive listener. Active, attentive listening is there's 5 types of listening, and the hardest to do, the most challenging is the attentive, active listening. That's when you are physically listening to her. You're watching her eyes. You're watching what she's doing. You look engaged. You're leaning forward. You're not like yeah,
not too forward though.
You are really paying attention right up. But active listening is a difficult thing to do. It takes practice. But when you're actively listening, like Carl said, you're not listening to figure out what you're going to say to be witty and be funny, but you are listening to learn and understand. Something that people don't think that I can do, but I can do is I listen extremely well. I know how to be quiet. Trust me. Wow, really?
Let's keep it moving.
I'm very good. I get paid for listening in my job. Okay, I know how to sit back and let it come.
Gentlemen, watch your body language. Watch your body language. When you're speaking with a woman, I'm going to tell you, I know their eyes, their lips, their hair, and you can be looking like, oh my gosh, chill, calm down. She's there because she wants to be there. You didn't force her. She made a decision to come out. So you've jumped the first major hurdle. She's there. So don't act like this is, oh my God, I'm sitting in the presence of a goddess. You need to calm down.
That's why I said, don't be too impressed. I said that. That was my number 4.
Accept the situation for what it is. She's there because she wants to learn about you, just like you want to learn about her.
Number 3. Sorry. Don't be too impressed.
Take that the angelic view out of your head and just focus on learning about her for sure. Be yourself, definitely. Don't try to fake it, because it's gonna be hard for you to hold up that fakeness. So just be yourself. Another thing, gentlemen, don't try to impress them with your money or with your watch or your clothes or anything like that. If you have something and maybe you've got some value to your name, let her find out about it. Don't tell her. Don't start saying, yeah, I took the Lambo to the garage and the Tesla was acting up. Calm down with all that. If you have it, outstanding. That means you're successful and that's a great thing. But she doesn't need to hear it coming out of your mouth. If she's going to find out that stuff about you, let her find out through just finding out when you take her out. If you pick her up and you pull up in the Tesla, then let her find out like that. If you take her to your house and she sees you got a mansion, let her find out like that. But don't be that boastful, arrogant jerk that starts spitting out, vomiting all the great stuff that you got. Let her find out when she finds out.
So here's what I'm going to offer with that. More on these first dates or first opportunities, more about her and less about you.
No, I disagree.
What do you mean? No, if you're about listening, less about you. Let her bring you things about her. Be interested in her, not just in what you have to offer. What do you mean no?
I think you're contradicting yourself.
How?
Because what you said earlier, and I totally agree with you that you're valuable as a man.
I am, but I'm not going to say like you said. Here's what I got. I'm about this. The air.
Let me get my word. You said that you need to appreciate and be aware of you deserve to be there. You're valuable.
Absolutely.
So just like she has information to give, you do as well. So for you to be like the,
that's what I'm saying, but okay.
Well, that's what you said.
But that doesn't mean what I meant by that and what I said by that is your air, There's no like being humble, like, oh my God, thank God, oh, you're the queen of everything. I'm about you deserve to be there too. Your time is valuable too. You're someone to be with. That's confidence. I'm saying you're confident in how you approach it. How are you? Your tone, your mannerism, your walk, your gait. Everything should have a level of confidence, not arrogance, confidence. So therefore, you don't have to talk about yourself. You're interested in her. Let her speak to you. People like to talk about themselves. That's not contradictory.
She's
at
not,
all.
She's not interested in you.
I'm not making an active point to ask her open-ended question, like you said, to get her to come out, to get her to talk about herself to you instead of you making it about you. So of course, yes. There's no need to offer too much about you. It's not contradictory. I'm about an air of how you carry yourself versus conversations. That's two different things.
Gentlemen, I disagree.
How do you disagree with that?
You have a reason to be there as well.
Hold on. Do not, you're having a reason to be there and saying, hello, how are you? And approaching with confidence is not, that's one thing. I'm talking about in the conversation. Don't say my Lamborghini this summer when I went to Vegas for the weekend, as I do with my boys every March for March Madness. I'm talking about that different things. Bring out what she wants to do, not what you want to do. We're talking about conversation is different.
That's not what you're going to be doing. But the conversation is a conversation that you're both having, not just her. She wants to know about you, and you want to learn about her. So as she says things, you interject and tell her some of the things that's going on with you. If she says,
well, guess what? You just said things that's going on with you. Now that is leading into the whole Lambo conversation. I got a 50-foot yacht. Here's what I want. Absolutely.
If you say, what do you do for a living? She says, oh, I'm a realtor. And I've been working for blah, blah, blah. And you say, oh, you know what? I'm a mortgage lender.
I'm saying no. I'm saying don't do that. I'm saying, oh, yeah? How do you get into real? I'm saying ask her 5 more questions about what she's doing. Now, here's what else I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing too. I'm saying don't even interject yourself. Do not even interject yourself yet. Let it be the next 5 questions, 6 questions about her interests, what she wants to do, how she gets there, what's her growth. You keep it all on her and let her talk to you. Let her bring it all out. Save yourself for later on.
I disagree.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm not gonna say, and here's what I do too. And here's what I do too. Oh, here's what I got going on.
But see, you're making it seem like you're just tit for tat. I'm saying
you just said that.
No,
I'm a real estate. You said, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm a real estate broker. Oh, okay. Well, I do this too. I'm into mortgage too.
When you say it, you're adding to the conversation. So now she's a realtor, and you say, "Oh, I'm a mortgage broker." So now another guard has been let down because she's like, "Oh, he's in the same industry as I." So now we're gonna have a deeper conversation about what she's doing, because she may say something like, "Oh, I work with this mortgage company." "Oh, me too. I work." So the conversation continues because we are having a conversation. It's not just on her because we're both there. So that's me. Next, be positive, be charming. Be a charming person in the sense that you want to give her time to speak, like he says, but also you want to give her the respect and understanding to know that we are having a conversation, for sure. Be humorous. Be funny. Women love to laugh. You don't need to be serious all the time. Let me see what else I got here. Okay, and then after the date, okay. Oh wait, do you have any more? Go ahead.
Nope, I'm good.
For during the date? No.
Nope. I covered it, bro. I covered my things already. I'm good.
All right. So after the date is over, walk her to her car. Now, before I get to that, so as the date is going on, women are physical. So sometimes while you're making her laugh and you're spending time, she may reach over and push you or hit you when she laughs or something.
Man, you on some TV show stuff now, man. That doesn't happen.
Because you lame. You're the one that's giving her all this attention. But hey, it is what it is. So they're gonna reach over, maybe nudge you or joke with you, smack your arm or something and say, but I want you to understand that doesn't necessarily mean like she's ready to jump your bones. Accept it as the fact that she's become more comfortable with you and she feels that she can be herself around you. So that's a positive thing. Now, hold on. I thought you said you were done.
I was, but now you got me in my feelings. You got me in my feelings. You got me in my feelings right now because now I don't want to ask. How are you sitting?
Let me get you a napkin.
Yes, get me a napkin. How are you sitting? Are you sitting? Are you sitting next to her, or are you sitting
Oh, I
across from
forgot
her?
that. I forgot that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Me, I prefer to be sitting next to my
On a
date.
first date, you're
On first
sitting
date.
next to that person,
Because
elbow to elbow.
well, I mean, you don't gotta be elbow to elbow, but you're next to her. So like let's say you're in the booth, she's on her side, you're on your side. The reason I say that because when you're sitting next to a person, you guys are afforded more of an opportunity to get closer together. And the more you guys are speaking and you're getting closer together, that shows you the comfort level has been dropped. And if her comfort level is dropped, that means the conversation is good and the date is good. So as you know the date is good, you continue with a happier conversation. But if she's sitting next to you and she's not even trying to come near you, you know that date sucks.
Man, you are on some second or third stuff. How are you getting to know somebody and you already booty to booty? No, you sit across the table from them so you can look into her good eye and say, and you can make the eye contact. And you're not making eye contact.
What are you talking? Of course you get.
No,
Yes,
you're not.
that's how
No,
the conversation goes.
that next two conference that next two is when you've established something a little bit. And you know that's that space she may not want to share with you yet.
Mind you, this is
You
the
you
guy
already
that said
violating spaces,
that
man.
nobody touches him when he's on a date with them. So
No, hey, it must be, but the whole thing is, I'm not gonna sit there and already assume I'm just meet the girl. I'm gonna sit right next to her. That's her personal space already. You don't know if you're invited into that.
like I said, I suggest you sit next to him and that's your date. Now, date's over. Walk them to their car. You're gonna walk out the door. You're gonna hold the door open for them. Walk them to their car. When they get to their car, if they hit the clicker and unlock the door, you open the door for them. Now, I would suggest you embrace and a kiss on the cheek. That's my suggestion because
PDA, public displays of affection.
we'll do a PDA one day, but not right now. So you're gonna embrace, give them a hug and a kiss on the cheek.
Even with COVID,
If she wants more,
we're gonna have masks, son.
okay, you can still kiss on the cheek with a mask on. Yes. So if she wants to do more than a kiss on the cheek, then she'll do more. Let her be.
You just adapt to the dog. I was born in it.
You're awesome. So you're gonna get that embrace, give her a kiss on the cheek. If she wants more, she'll initiate. She'll push it.
So obviously this is not this is some pre-demic. Are you asking her shots?
One more thing, gentlemen. After this date, when you guys are maybe walking away, if the date is going good,
what?
And sneezed. If the date is going good, I suggest maybe asking her. I suggest asking her if she would like to go get some drinks. Because if the date is going good and she has nothing to do, there's no reason why you can't take it a little further and go get some drinks, some alcoholic beverages. 21 and older, gentlemen, not you younger guys. But definitely, if she said, hey, are you busy? If you want, we can go get some drinks. If she says she can't, then you walk her to her car, get that embrace, and give her a kiss on the cheek.
I think of the conversation you have as soon as dessert is being offered. Oh, I'm not into dessert, but I'm down for a drink somewhere. You down for a drink somewhere?
Absolutely, yeah. You plan it in the appropriate time. I mean, I'm not saying do it in the parking lot. I was just saying that was one of the things I missed in between the date. But yeah, definitely ask and understand, gentlemen. You're not going to get anything if you don't ask for it. So if you ask her if she wants to go and she says yes, that's your chance, because most of the time the women are waiting for you to initiate whatever is going to happen. So ask her, hey, I had a great time with you. I'd love to prolong this. If you want, we can go get some drinks at whatever restaurant or bar and grill that they have in the area and go take a look at it, take it out. If she says no, keep it moving, walk her out, send her on her way, and just give her I appreciated the time. I had a great time with you. I'm looking for an opportunity to go out with you again. Can you do me a favor and give me a text or a call when you get home so I know you got home safely? Don't let it go on the business. That's date number one.
All right, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good for now.
Are you good?
I got something to add, but my level of discussion is going to be for date 3 and 4. I'm not going to go with date 2. Date 3 and 4.
We'll do a podcast for date 3 and 4.
Oh, first of all, we're going to do the next one. I have about 2 people that want to join, some females, because I don't know. I'm not, you know what? Let's just save the conversation. But right now, huh?
Yes, let's just save the conversation.
Man, well, anyway, I still like hanging out with you. You're still my favorite cousin. Don't tell the others. And
listen, I'm good.
It's just that, hey, different styles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you the savage. I can't wait for that show. I can't wait. Savage versus Sips.
Savage versus Sips.
That's right. Because check me. There's a different way of ambiance. There's a different way of handling your business and being that inner savage.
Okay.
Remember, you just adapted to the dark. I was born in it.
You said inner savage, bro. You a goddamn savage.
You know what? You're right. It's all right. So good. Until then,
savage
thank you for today. Thank you for the approach and dating the modern woman. I think there's so much more we left out, but we're going to get to that a little bit later. It's just a taste of it. So until then, peace out. See you later.
No, hold up.
Hold up.
Folks, please subscribe, like, comment, definitely share. We need this to blow up. We want as many people as possible to get this information. If you feel it was something that you got some good information from, please share it with some friends. Even if you don't think they need it, share it with somebody because they may be able to share it with somebody.
Hey, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you don't like it, you do like it. You're going to see the Instagram post in the bottom or the Instagram IDs. Let me know.
If you think he's a simp, whatever. Say what you got to say. We appreciate those comments.
Bring it.
Love y'all. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Gentlemen,
later.
Be better.